they spawned I. Past generations froze seeds of change with intolerant winters, and boiled seas of change with volcanic eruption, giving rise to the self-interested individual. But it is no longer a Generation X, full of cross-outs, excuses, examinations of motives, expulsions. It is no longer a Generation Y, purposeless, whining, full of why me's and why nows. No, this is a Generation We, fueled by transfusions of the universal blood type O type optimism. We envision a world where isms are simply prisms of interpretation, where one's only nature is to nurture, cultivating our children's hopes in a nice 5x5 garden, instead of damming the river of dreams with the rapids of our failed exploits. We envision a world where straight is not a sexual orientation, but a directional one, where race and color are not confining or defining, but simply a part of the divine design. God's crayon's used when he colors outside the lines. We believe that to live in this world, you don't have to believe in the next world. We will make war just a mindless card game. Cancer, a mere astrological sign. Poverty, like pottery. Ancient archaeological artifacts dug up to be placed in museums, so third graders can gaze at the glaze and wonder just how different life would be. We do not merely think outside the box. We use its cardboard as fuel to light the fires of repressed reformation, kindling street lamps to fight back against nights of apathy, igniting signal flares to burn holes into walls of interlocking systems of oppression as we kick down doors of opportunity. We hang symbols of status quo from our necks, our own albatross crosses to bear, to remind us of the blind spots in our hindsight and to purge them from our minds. We are one-man bands, crashing trash can-lid symbols of the woebegone, with rapid flecks of drool distilling into pools of progress. We recognize that lunacy is just seeing your craters eclipse your peaks, without giving the dark side its fair share of face time. That life is not a competition, except against the smiling face of indifference that glares at you from the back of a quarter. A quarter of a century in which past generations have been raised and raised the ground amid scorching nihilism. We know that happiness can't be found in commodities, but in communities, quilting future opportunities from past failures instead of passing them on to our kids. We know that trust funds can't guarantee trust, that securities can't guarantee security, that money can't buy you change unless it has been saved up for centuries. Father Time's allowances preciously stored in our sock drawers from sidewalk cracks and laundry baskets. Now's the time when the world can no longer afford to ignore our interest. For the change you wish to see lies in watching the proud parents of a newborn daughter, of watching your son's first steps, and the gap-tooth smile of your grandkids when you clutch their hands and say with pride, hey, this world is yours now.